This is Umar Ahmed for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. First time talking to big Frazer Clarke when he knows he's making his professional debut very soon, and it's on a huge card, Sky Sports box office, Khan-Brook in Manchester. It's go time, Frazer.
Oh, finally. Finally. Everyone, I feel like I've probably been saying this for years now. Oh, I can't wait to go in the pros, but it's here finally. I'm looking forward to it.
How long have you known about this for?
Couple of weeks now, not too long. Obviously, I expected it, but the confirmation been a couple of weeks, and obviously it got announced on Monday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm in the gym working hard, and to box on such a show, it's a dream, man.
Of course, you've done so much already in your career, but this must be a slightly different feeling, Frazer.
Yeah, this is different because it's a new venture. This is new, like. I'll never forget about what I've done in the past. The accolades, they speak for themselves, but everything has to be forgot about now. I'm starting a blank canvas. Who knows? Might be good, might be terrible. But you know what? I'm going to go in there, do my thing. I'm working hard. And like I say, blank canvas, new me, big phrase. If you've never watched the amateur career, please tune in. It's going to be a night to remember.
Yeah, and of course, as I mentioned, it's a pay-per-view card. And a fight we've, anticipated and waited for a long time in Khan-Brook. So it's going to be a massive event. Do you feel like that's the appropriate way for you to begin your professional career?
It's amazing. I just feel privileged. If I'm honest, I wouldn't say it brings no pressure, but it's a big show. And I didn't just realize, when I keep sitting and thinking about it, this show is big. This is the kind of show. I don't really buy boxing. I don't really go buy tickets to go to any show, really. I never have done for a long time. Through the security, I've always wingled my way into a show. But for this one, I would have paid to go and see it because it's going to be a good fight. So, yeah, it's appropriate. I don't like blowing my own trumpet, but you don't get many Olympic super heavyweight medalists. So, yeah, why shouldn't I be on a big show? Do you know what I mean? I've served my time as an amateur. I've done the rounds. I've had the ups. I've had the downs. I've come out in a good place. So why shouldn't I be on a big show like this? That's what I say.
Absolutely. And you've got so you've done your promotional deal with Boxer, which means you're going to be on Sky Sports cards. You said it's the biggest platform in the UK. So you've got 258 as your management as well. So everything's kind of sorted behind the scenes for now, and it's up to you to kind of deliver in the ring now.
Yeah, my job is to work hard in the gym in Loughborough like I'm doing. Train away with my trainer. Work on new things, work on learning. Everything else is pretty much taken care of, which I understand it's a privileged position for a boxer because there's a lot of guys out there that are doing 9 to 5s and then going to the gym in the morning, the gym after. So don't get me wrong, I 100% appreciate everything that's happened and all this great team I've got around me because there's a lot of fighters out there, and I just want to shout out to them because they're the grassroots of boxing, and these guys are the backbone of pro boxing as well, so I'm very privileged and hopefully, my performance will show that the team's working hard behind the scenes and it's allowing me to work hard in the gym.
Frazer, of course, you've got to take fight by fight, but the fans will want to know what your journey in this professional game is going to be. And your promoter, Ben Shalom's kind of made no secret it's going to be fast-tracked. So what's been the kind of plan for this year, if you like, the outline from Boxer and Scott about what they want to do with you, Frazer?
Oh, well, if we had it the way of like some of the public and my promoter, first off, I got Fury on the debut, and then if I come through that, we'll do Usyk after. Come through that, we'll do Joshua, and then if Joe Joyce is still winning, we'll have a little up and down with him. Finally, we'll finish off with Wilder. No, you got to be realistic. I'm new to this game, and I might be experienced. I might have the accolades as an amateur. It's a new game. It's a different sport. I've got to learn again and start from the bottom. So we're not going to walk. We're not going to sprint, but we're going to go somewhere in between. We'll see on the 19th. We'll see where I'm at. And we'll see. The proof will be in the pudding. People that talk about this rushing. I've seen too many people rush, and now their career's over. I don't want to be that person. I want to do it the right way, not the fast way.
Of course. And you still believe you're a young man in this sport?
Oh, 100%. This this 30-year-old thing, it's a load of bollocks, really. You know, when people talk, oh, he's 30, he's too old, or we don't want to watch this guy. Tune in the 19th and see what a 30-year-old can do. I know all the 30-year-old geezers behind the laptops and on the phones giving me grief on Twitter and Instagram. I know that if someone said, oh, you're 30, you can't do this anymore, you don't know anymore, you say, oh, God, I feel great. What I genuinely do, I'm in the gym every day. I'm working hard. I'm living well. I feel fantastic. And we'll see. You think there's any... I'm 30, yes. So what age will people say would be good to turn pro? 25? Put any 25-year-old heavyweight in the ring with me and see if I don't knock their head off the shoulders. It will happen. So I'm at the right age. I don't want to hear this shit about being 30. I'm getting all touchy on like an old man. Yeah. I might be bold. I might be 30, but I can have a fight. So we'll see.
And you want to conquer this whole country, go up and down the country, north, south, east, west, everywhere before you kind of branch out maybe to the States one day. But you want to do the whole of Britain, don't you, properly?
Yeah, it has to start at home. Once again, you know, some people might think, you know, jump straight over to the States. But my experience of seeing professional journeys, I've been close to a few of them and I've seen what people do. And I'm always here. And don't just think I'm just watching just for the sake of it. When I watch professional boxing, I learn something from every show I go to, every fighter I watch. I think it's good to get around the country. You know, I did that as an amateur, all the ABAs in different parts of the regions here and there. Liverpool, Manchester, Newcastle, Birmingham, London, you know, all these places. I want to box in them all because I feel like I've got, I'm not saying fans because I'm no big deal, but I've got people that support me from all over, everywhere I go to all these shows. I always say, oh, yo, big Frazer. We're seeing you in the Olympics, man. We're seeing you at the Commonwealth Games. I appreciate it, man. When you're turning pro, we're going to come and see you. So now, you know, finally people have the opportunity.
Well, someone who did do that was, of course, Anthony Joshua on undercards, etc., traveling up and down the country. We'll ask you about him. You've been very vocal recently that, you know, put your money on Anthony with this rematch against Alexander Usyk. Why? Explain to us why pundits, fans should put their money down on him.
Well, I think, you know, he's definitely not a given. Usyk is an unbelievable fighter. Definitely one of the best out there. Definitely one of the best. I think he'll retire as one of the best to ever do it. You know, if you put all his accolades together from an amateur through his pro career, you know, CV doesn't lie. But I'm just talking about the person. I'm not talking about the guy you guys see on TV or you see on interviews, Anthony Joshua. I'm talking about the person I know, Anthony Joshua. I'm not saying I'm his best friend because I'm not, but I just talk about the person I see from inside the gym. And when I speak to him, and we have sometimes when we have these deep conversations about learning. This is a man that he refuses to just lie on this, the fact that he's lost this fight. He's obviously watched where he went wrong and he'll right them wrongs, you know. We all make mistakes in this game. You have to be man enough to iron them out and recognize them. You can't lie to yourself. And I just think as a human being and as a determined person, if anyone's gonna come back and do it better, it'll be him. He did it with Ruiz. It happened. Did bad not happen? He got knocked out. You know, he went away, recognized that he did things wrong. Now come back and right the wrong. Usyk's a different fighter to Ruiz. Don't get me wrong, but you know, if anyone could do it, Anthony could do it because there's something inside. There's a dog inside of him that not too many people see, but there's a dog inside of him, and there's an arrogance that you need to be the best. And I think you know, if he pulls that out, then you know it's going to be a serious fight.
Okay, that's interesting. Of course, you spent so much time with him in Sheffield. He's taken himself out of Sheffield for this camp. Your thoughts on that?
You know, sometimes I'm not saying Sheffield was a bad place for him because Sheffield's fantastic. The setup there and it works so long, so well. Sometimes, you know, sometimes change is needed. Sometimes it isn't. He's a wise man. If he thinks he needs to, you know, change things up, maybe a different environment might help him, then you have to go for these 1%. Sheffield, you know, it served Joshua well, and I think he'll be the first person to tell you this, that, you know, he owes that place a lot. The environment, the camp, it always helped him. But now things are a little bit different, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? Like he's coming off a defeat. Maybe the little change up will help him. Who knows?
Okay, well, listen, Frazer, appreciate your time on IFL TV. We look forward to your professional debut, finally saying it, on Khan-Brook in Manchester, Feb 19th. So tune in for Khan-Brook, obviously, but buy your pay-per-view as well for Frazer Clarke's debut. Is there anything you'd like to add to the fans?
No, just the support so far has been crazy. I appreciate it. 19th is going to be some fun, so I'll see you all there.
Hopefully, after your professional debut, you can get a Versace robe, eh?
Yeah, I'm still not there yet. You see, we keep it real. Fake it before you make it. One day, Versace, you see.
Frazer Clarke, thank you very much. We'll speak to you on Fight Week. All right. God bless.
Sorry, man.